Thank you. Last Saturday night, I was at Los Angeles International Airport. I went out to show unity and stand with those that stand against this ban. I think it's wrong. I think it's unconstitutional, un-American. But what I saw there was startling. I want to tell you the story of Fatima. Fatima is a legal permanent resident. She got a notice in the mail that she was about to be sworn in to become a U.S. citizen on February 13th. She was traveling with her one-year-old son, who is an American citizen. And she was the victim and was being detained and was under pressure. Reports from lawyers on the ground was that she was being pressured to sign away her right to be a legal permanent resident. Right after they had sent somebody back, a student who had a visa to be here. I was there along with one of my colleagues, Judy Chu, fighting, trying to get to the detainee to make sure that she had access to an attorney. I asked to go to CBP, the Customs and Border Protection. Conveniently, they were shut down. They closed the office. So I asked somebody, can you walk me down to the arrivals so I could talk to somebody? They wouldn't do it. I got a telephone number. I called. None of my questions were answered. They wouldn't answer a single question. Were any of my constituents being detained? Could I get a lawyer to somebody? They wouldn't even say yes or no. All I was told was you have to call this Washington, D.C. number, a 202 number. Now, it was Saturday night. It was 7 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. I called. I left a message. Call. I didn't get one. Demanded with my colleague that we get a briefing privately, behind closed doors, outside of the press. We didn't get one. As a matter of fact, when I called back, I said, who is your manager? Who are you answering from? And she said, the president. Oh, you've talked to Donald Trump? It was really disturbing. And then she hung up on me. And I am a member of the United States Congress. Couldn't get any answers to try to protect the very constituents that we fight for, the constituents that we represent. It was very disturbing. These immigration orders are unsettling, but they're also a disservice to Customs and Border Protection when you don't give a heads up, when you don't have a warning on how things are going to be carried out. This led to mass confusion, not just at LAX, but across airports across the country. And you know, I hear often that this affected just a small number of travelers. It affected a lot more than that. We saw the masses of people coming out. We saw lawyers that had to go down there and give their time. And a shout out to the ACLU and attorneys like Public Counsel and so many other attorneys who came down there, gave their evenings, their time, and who've been standing up and fighting for people in courts to get people to come back. Just today at Los Angeles International Airport, there was a press conference held to welcome back the one person who was allowed to come back, an Iranian citizen who was deported and sent back, forcibly removed on Friday night, even though he had a legal right to be here. Hopefully, we're going to hear more of these stories, but it shouldn't be that way. People should not show up at the airport, get on a flight in a country where they have a right to be, just to turn around and be sent back after being detained for hours on end. This isn't right, and as a member of Congress, I will work to ensure that the federal government obeys the Constitution, respects our history as a nation of immigrants, and does not unlawfully target anyone because of their national origin or faith.